Hello. Doing a bit of a state of the union address for the channel, just how I've been going and what we can expect for the future. So, very basics, I'm pretty much doing 4 types of videos from now on. So you've got the 2 ones that will be most frequent are the steel tests and the knife reviews, and the tool reviews and the reviews and whatnot. I can do those quite quickly and easily. Steel tests takes me 20 minutes to put one together, probably 10 minutes on the workshop, then 10 minutes doing the test, and then editing is just a cinch. It's usually 1, 2, 3, speed up the middle part, drop the... So that's fine. Steel tests is going to continue. On steel tests, remember, I am generally buying all the knives, and they're just in my collection. So there's lots of steels that people want me to do, and yeah, it's fine to suggest, but it's just going to be as I know the steels that I haven't done yet, and trust me, I am steering my purchases, but gosh, so many times people are like, oh, do 20 CV, do 20 CV. I'm sure I'll get there. Just, you know, I'm not getting these blades for free. I'm certainly not a professional. This isn't my job. So just, you know, it'll happen. Just I will get there. That's all I'm going to say about that. But they're still definitely going to be happening as well. At times there'll be more, and times there'll be less. But sometimes people lend me knives to do stuff, and that's lovely. Just remember, I'm in Australia, and I do have to put a workshop edge on your knife. So just think very hard if you do want to offer, because a couple of awesome legendary dudes have done that and it's been great, but I always feel so bad putting a workshop edge on a really nice new sharp knife. So there we are. So those steel tests going to keep going. Knife reviews going to keep going as well, because I'm always buying and selling and swapping stuff. Every time I get something, I'll usually do reviews with demonstration. Now my reviews aren't super technical, they aren't like super in-depth. I'm not taking the knives apart. I'm just giving you a guy who uses the knife and actually do use the knives. I don't just unbox them and put them straight on the desk and review them. I use them for at least a few days before, and I try and do a variety of tasks, and I'll do tasks for the purpose of the review, for capturing on video and whatnot. So I just do an everyman's take on the knife. Sometimes I don't even do the specs properly. I'll compare them to other knives, pretty much just give you my thoughts, what I like, what I don't like, and that'll be it. So that's what you get here. You're not going to get super detailed analysis. Now the other 2 types of videos that I do, the joke videos and the dickhead survival. So the joke videos, they're going to continue whenever I have ideas that make me laugh. Now these ideas make me laugh, they may not make anyone else laugh, but I'm still going to put them in a video. And I seem to have an okay rate of success with people with my similar sense of humour. Some people want my channel to be just non-stop serious information, but I can't quite fathom how they haven't worked out that that's not what they're going to get just yet. So from time to time there'll be a funny video. I'll be very clear. I mean, I guess I won't be, this is a funny video in the title, but the title and the thumbnail should be pretty clear that it's a bit of a silly video. If you're not down with my sense of humour, just don't click it. Clicking it and then commenting it is being, and commenting that it's shit or that you don't like it is being a buzzkill. And don't be a buzzkill, just like anything. If you're changing the channel, because just pretend it's like your TV and your TV can't hear you. Say if you have something on the TV and some shit show comes on that you hate, you don't start saying to your TV, hey TV, this show's shit, I don't like it. Because the TV's already got the show on, it can't hear you. It's not going to take the show back because you don't like it. So just change the channel, and that's all I'd suggest with my silly, funny videos. I do hope that they make you laugh, because I crack myself up, and that's the main reason I do them. I have an idea that I think is funny, and I'll have to put it on to film, and that's that. So, sorry, they're still going to happen. I'm not going to become Dutch bushcraft knives, so don't worry too much. As much as I like to implement humour into my videos and whatnot, and sometimes I have a couple of funny smash cuts in some videos that aren't overtly funny, I'm not going to become... I love the Dutch bushcraft knife channel, but I know there's some people who like, they used to be such a good review channel, but now they're just clowns. And they're having fun, and I'm having fun too. But my way of having fun isn't going to be to become, you know, as like skittish as they are. So that's all. But there will be still funny videos. Dickhead Survival is something that's going to continue. That's probably going to be the less frequent video, as well as the funny ones. So you've got the tests and the tests and the reviews are probably the most common, and the funny and the Dickhead Survival video is probably a bit less common, because Dickhead Survival takes for a start a whole night of filming and planning and preparing, and then pretty much a whole day of editing. And like the most recent one pretty much crashed my computer because it was just so much HD footage all getting imported at once. I think it was like 160 gig of footage just on its own, so it's a lot to deal with. So that'll be less frequent, but I'm glad people seem to be enjoying them. The best thing you can do if you like the Dickhead Survival, is to share them around, because right now, like, videos that I've done that took no effort still get way more views than the Dickhead Survival ones. So it's a bit like, share them around and watch them if you do want to support them, because like anything, I'll do the things that I enjoy doing, and I'll always be going out and, you know, filming and stuff. But if Dickhead Survival really takes off and people love it and gets massive views, then shit, I'll do more of it. I'll make it my business to like set time aside for it. Whereas rather now, more or less just when I get some time on holidays, or if I have like a few days off from work in a row, then I'll be able to do a Dickhead Survival. So if you like it, vote with your like button, and share it around and tell other people and all that sort of thing. And that kind of brings me to the next point. People often ask, how can we, you know, can we help? Can I send you stuff? Are you going to do a Patreon? So the Patreon answer is still very much a no. The way, and this sounds bad, but the way it is now, I don't owe anyone anything. Like, I don't owe you a certain type of video. I don't owe you a funny video a month. I don't owe you a Dickhead Survival video every 6 weeks. I could just not do that ever again if I didn't want to. And, you know, people would still, you know, be happy-ish enough. People would still ask for them, but that's fine. I feel if I did Patreon, I'm more or less committing to the way the channel is now. So if I said at the end of this video, I'm doing a Patreon, so go on Patreon it, I'm at least committing to how things have been for last month, which is, you know, a Dickhead Survival or 2 even. Funny videos, review videos, still tests. You know, and I think it would become to the point where I feel like I owe my viewers something, and I don't feel like I owe you anything, to be honest, because I'm doing this all for free, pretty much. I'm not gaining anything from it. I think I've had 2 or 3 free things in the whole time doing it, and I'll speak about it in a minute. But yeah, I'm not pulling a profit from this at all. I'm just doing it because I enjoy sharing my thoughts. I enjoy the videoing process, and I enjoy, like, it's a good reason to cycle through and experience different pocket knives. It's great. If I didn't do the videos, I'd probably be writing a blog somewhere. That's just how I've chosen to express myself. So I'm enjoying it like this. I feel with Patreon, I would start feeling like I didn't have complete control. I would start to feel like I had to hit benchmarks and milestones, which doesn't sound like fun to me at all. Is what it is. I don't quite have an exact formula, so I can't just pump out, you know, things by the numbers, because I kind of just, I am a bit up and down. Like I like things a certain month and I don't like doing things a certain month, so I like to be able to be a bit fast and loose, and Patreon I feel would affect that. I have monetized my channel. I monetized probably about 9 months ago, about the start of the year. That money is not a great deal. I think it's like 100-ish, probably, is it 100 a month or something? That's just from ad revenue. That more or less goes all on Twisted Sisal rope and products for the Steel Test workshop belts, $30 for like a little packet of workshop belts, and camera accessories and things like that. So that's where all that money goes. I'm not, you know, I'm not painting my house with gold from that, from the monetization money, but it has been a nice way of me being able to do the Steel Tests without feeling guilty from spending, you know, house money on all this rope, because I probably wouldn't be doing the Steel Tests if I hadn't monetized the channel. That's more or less how. So that's what the monetization is paying for. Best thing you can do if you want to support me is hit like on my videos, because liking makes my videos higher in the chain, apparently. I don't know how YouTube works. They don't tell you these things. It's just up to you to, you know, go with rumors and whatnot. And also, if you really want to help, click an ad. I don't know, I think it increases my CPM, so maybe my time becomes more valuable and my rate might go up, but that's really all you have to do. And you don't even have to do that, just watch and hit like. And that brings me to the next point, what I don't want people to do. So the prime economy for me doing these videos is joy. Like, it's the enjoyment of talking to people about knives, whether it's my awesome regular commenters, people who make funny comments, people who make like, you know, good observations, even people who point out, hey, I disagree with you, I've had this experience with this knife. I get joy from that, and from, you know, the conversation. I know it's very one way because I'm the person with the microphone all the time and talking at you all, but I will certainly relish a good conversation or a good chat. I like talking in emails. That's all fine. Like, when I can get to it, I get to it. I'll get to the social side in a second. That'll be our next point. But what I don't want, and what I have been sort of cracking down on a bit, is just miserable cunts in my comments. It's just, if you don't like something, I just don't know how people have grown to being an adult and not realize that if you don't like something, it's just best to move on and watch something else. There's people who really don't like just me because of either because of my face, because of how I talk, because of my weird Australian-ish accent, lots of things. Or maybe you think my Steel Tests are bullshit, and none of that's got any credibility, whatever. I'm always happy to discuss. That's probably a bad example, because I'm always happy to discuss my steel test. But whatever it is you don't like about me, it's all I'm going to do. As soon as you express it, is just hide your channel, hide your comments for the rest of so your username, your comments will never show up except for yourself on my channel. So that's all I'm going to do. And I'm not band hammering everyone who disagrees with my, say if I say a knife's good and someone says, hey, I thought that knife was shit because of this, that's fine. It's when people are just like, your channel sucks, or this video sucked, without anything, or just like excessively negative people. Like, I try not to clickbait you, and when I do, it's usually in a jovial sort of sense. So say a recent example was my unboxing video. I had a guy who was like, stop doing shit unboxing, unboxing videos are terrible, this is bad. Something like that, and it's not constructive, because I've already added the video, and it was, as I said to him in the comment, it's stupid, but I said to him in the comment, like, well, I've only done like 2 of these out of the last 20 videos, and you've chosen, out of all the 20 videos that aren't unboxing videos, you've chosen the one that's, that is, and just add a crap negative comment to it, and it just, it just lowers the tone. And as I said, my primary economy here is not money. I'm not after your money. I'm just after having a good time. And if your comments, and surely before you hit comment, is this constructive, or am I trying to make this YouTuber feel shitty by uploading this comment? And you know what you're doing. Don't pretend, I was just trying to have a discussion about, how... No, you know what you're doing. Because you know what, when I was a teenager, when I was a lot younger, I used to say shitty things on people's videos as well. And you know what? I assume I just got banned. Like, I'd go on videos and be like, this band sucks, and this was for like, Justin, I go on the Justin Bieber baby video, Justin Bieber shit, all that sort of stuff. Not constructive, really. And I know that's probably run by some social media guys, so it's not really making a big difference. But I deserve to get hidden, and so I hope I was, because that's not constructive. And looking back on it, I'm just like, why was I wasting my time? Why didn't I just not watch the video? So I'll never trap you. It'll always be quite obvious what sort of video you're about to watch, unless I've made a mistake, or if you disagree. As long as you just tell me why, and like in a nice way or in a constructive way. I don't know. There's just so many incredibly short, or they're either really short and just without any, this video is shit, or you're shit, or, there's heaps of those people, or there's just people who are so damn serious. And if you're still watching me and you want me to all of a sudden be so damn serious, I'm just never going to be able to please you there. So I don't know, there's so many serious knife and survival and outdoor guys out there, so many. Can't I just be the lighthearted one in your feed, or just don't have me in your feed? I don't know. So there's that too. So I just thought I'd sort of cover on that, because I'm just hiding all the miserable cunts now, because it's not helping my experience at all. It's making my other commenters feel like they need to jump to my defense, which is lovely, but don't we all have better things to do? You could at least be spending that time writing back and arguing. You could at least be spending that time watching someone else's cool video or something like that. Which brings me to my last thing. I was going to cover off on sponsored gear. I don't get all my stuff on my channel, so that's the last thing. And then one more thing. Sponsored gear, I get sent very occasionally, free stuff, very occasionally. I get offers all the time. Once you reach a certain YouTube percentage, they start sending you emails, and by they I mean like Chinese knife companies and stuff. And they want you to put an affiliate link in your thing, and they want you to review like dozens of their knives really, really quickly. So you become like a Schrade. It used to be Schrade, but now it's like the GearBest type brands and Kubi and all those sorts of things. I'm certainly not doing that. I have no plans to do it. But sometimes someone with awesome gear will say, hey, would you do a review for us? And the review will be honest, and I always say to them it'll be a review for sure. So that's a review, that means. And in my email, I'd be more than happy to release my emails if anyone was doubting my credibility. I always say to them, look, it'll be a review, and then it'll be a couple of videos, and I'll send you an email whenever your product is featured in my video, because I understand they want their product to be seen by the gear community, and that's totally fine. So I'm always really upfront with them about what I will do. And so every now and then, and it's really just been hardcore hardware, and this latest nutsack bag, people have sent me stuff. And generally it's pretty safe, because that's all quality stuff. So It's not been too awkward just yet. I'm probably not going to do much more because I don't like being beholden to companies, and I don't even like, even now I have a level of stress about getting these things out in a time frame reasonable for them, and it's silly. And so because that's just purely the way I think about it, it's probably not going to happen too much more often. So all the stuff on my channel, 99% of it is just bought with my own money, or it's lent by friends who are usually within Australia, who just want the thrill. They just like seeing their thing on my videos, which is totally cool. And so that's the main source of my stuff. So I'm certainly not making any profit or doing this for any real money at all. It's very much I'm still running at a very much at a loss, and so you don't have to worry about me being a PewDiePie, making millions and pretending I'm buying all this stuff when it's all for free and that sort of stuff. So it's just not going to happen. So there's that as well. And the last thing, really cool channel that I just discovered this morning, and lots of my subscribers have cool channels and all that sort of thing, but this one is really cool. I'll put the link in the description below. They make and the reason I'm giving them a shout out is they're making really high quality videos, and you can tell they've started fairly recently, but they started at firing at full cylinders. My first couple of years on YouTube, I was making shit videos. I think I was doing, I was okay, but I was making just really, really I think I used my webcam on my computer and just did nothing but talk about a knife without even showing it being used. So these guys have started off much more high level, and I'd love to see where they're going. So the name is Smooth Gefixed. I don't know how you say it, but that is the channel there. Is that showing up? Smooth. I'll put a link. Fuck it. I'll put a link. That's stupid. I'll put a link. Check them out. They've got a good video. I'll link the video. Axe versus knife or something. It's what I like to see in videos. It's good humoured chaps doing so I like to see the actual wood getting shaved and chopped and cut, and it's that as well. They edit it well, so it's not just one take or shaky cam, which I'm guilty of sometimes. I'd say their videos are better produced than mine, so they certainly deserve some attention. So go and have a look at Smooth Gefixed, and I don't know what that name is all about, but they're really cool too. So I thought I'd end this video with a positive note with a little shout out. So overall, I'm really happy with how everything's going. I super appreciate everyone who watches and who comments and talks to me and hits like and all that sort of stuff. Nothing's changing. I hope I can still provide. I hope whatever I feel like providing stays in line with what you like to see, because that's all it really is about. It's just a fortunate equation where the things that come into my brain and I feel like putting on film match up with the things that you sit at your computer and want to see. So I do hope that still continues. Thanks for watching. I hope this wasn't too long-winded, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.